Hello all you model building enthusiasts out there. It's Crazy Horse Creations again, and I finally finished the 1/24th scale Revell Monogram GTX. It's been a little while. It took me a little longer than I expected, but yeah, I finally got it done, and here it is. I'm going to try to get a little more light on it. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to talk about was there was two things I did on this model that I never had done before. They were my first attempt. And first thing was this bare metal foil. I've never used this before, and it was my first time using it on this kit. I tried using it prior and didn't read the instructions quite thoroughly, and I watched another couple of YouTube videos and was able to apply it, and it worked out quite well. Now, one of the things I've noticed is that, and it's probably because of the surface of the plastic, is that the bare metal foil is a little, wrinkly or not smooth, especially like around the windshield and around the back window, and also around the wheel wells here. Now, one thing I did manage to do is I managed to get bare metal foil on the GTX emblem on the side. And now here, and I'll pan in a little bit more. But let's see, zoom in here. Oops. Let me stop this for a second. You know what, I'll just pick the frickin' model up. Anyway, that was the first attempt. I don't think it came out too bad. This bottom panel here, I used a toothpick and I cut through it a little bit, and you know what, I was like, this is all a first attempt for me. This is like a trial run on this kit. And like I said prior, I was building it one way and decided to go more of a stock look with it rather than a custom look with it. You know, there was a lot of different colors I was using on the undercarriage and on the engine and everything like that. The finish is kind of worn out on the doors from handling it, doing the bare metal foil. The car looks more like a 12-year-old probably build. You know, it's not my greatest work, and I used some micro set on some of the decals, and like on the top here, I had a little accident with this decal here. As you can see, that the micro set ruined the paint somewhat. So I had already gone back and did a lot of modifications to make it look better, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to leave it as is. It doesn't look half bad, but it's not my greatest work. I'll probably end up planning on building another one exactly like this, but probably do a much better job. It's been a little while since I've built something this small, and just kind of getting myself acclimated with building smaller models here. I'm used to building bigger models, and yeah. So anyway, here's the. Let me take it off of this so I can show you the motor. I didn't do any wiring or anything like that, and like I said before, I took the Hemi heads off of this block and made it back into a 446 pack. I used floor wax on the windows, got them all cleaned up, and they look pretty good. The interior came out pretty good. I like the colors I used for the interior. You know, it goes well with the green on the outside, so I thought that was a nice sharp look for it, you know. Oh, and the other thing that I did that I forgot to mention that I haven't done before is blacken the lines in the doors and in the trunk lid. And the trunk lid, I removed the paint too soon. I realized that if I had just let it dry, it would have came off without any problems, just using some water, because it was an acrylic-based paint. But yeah, it got smudged in the paint here. So like I said, it's not, you know, my best work, but it was a nice model to be able to kind of like experiment with and get some things worked out. But again, it didn't come out half bad. The bottom. Now these headlights were out of the Revell Monogram 71 CUDA, and I basically bought a hardtop as a parts model because I didn't have the windshield for the 71 CUDA convertible. So I plan on using that as a parts model, and I got some plans for some of the parts in it for other models. Anyway, on to something else that I wanted to talk about too is, as you can see here on the General Lee that I built quite a few years ago, probably over a decade ago, was I didn't use any bare metal foil on this, but I did do all the chrome trim with chrome silver paint. This is usually what I'm used to doing. A lot of this was all done by hand. I didn't mask it. I don't think my hands are that steady anymore where I could do that. The only thing I think where I may have masked off, I don't remember, is right through here. And I know I did these by hand. I didn't mask that off at all, the silver in there, and for the markers and everything like that. But anyway, I just wanted to make a slight comparison, you know, and on the back here too, and did everything pretty much all by hand. You know, all the chrome molding around that. And I also wanted to talk about, you know, some of the things that I just picked up. And one of the reasons why I've been procrastinating is I just got this stuff here. I got the wires, you know, black, red, yellow for wiring the motors. I plan on wiring the GTO, which is my next project I started and hadn't finished. I also got some sandpapers that go up to 12,000 grit, which will help on the finishes on these kits. After I spray them, I got a lot of car kits now that I want to work on. As far as the GTO goes, I finally finished wet sanding and polishing the passenger side, and I got to do some touch-up work on this. I took some of the paint off right here on the edge here. I'm going to re-hit that and re-gloss coat it. In the video here, you can see that it's pretty shiny, but it's not as shiny as I've seen other works. But for what I did with it, it didn't come out half bad. It looks pretty good. So, but I plan on putting another clear coat over it. I plan on doing that today, hopefully. I just gotta touch up a few spots, and then, like I said, go over it. And then what I want to do is, when the engine's done, I want to get the engine wired up on that, and yeah, just get this going. I'm excited about finishing this. And then I also picked up a few more models here. I went and got '69 convertible GTX, a '68 Roadrunner, and this one here I bought for my girlfriend. She wanted a Camaro, a newer one, which I was surprised, but this one's for my girlfriend, and she wanted a newer Camaro. And I came to find out that as I was looking at it, it was a snap type, and not a snap type, but maybe a snap together. And after watching a video on it, somebody building a video on it, I was like, wow, this is a nice kit. So I went ahead and got it for her. And I plan on using glue on it anyway. She wants this candy apple red, and I plan on alcladding this one on the exterior for the paint. I think it'll look really, really sharp when I'm done. I've got a couple of different ideas for the paint and see how she wants it to look. So anyway, I'll have two 125th scale Roadrunner GTXs plus another Roadrunner that I plan on turning into a sports satellite, the '70s satellite. I'm going to make it look pretty close to that '70s satellite that I owned. I want to make it look like that. I took a couple of photographs of it. I don't know if I have it available. Oh yeah, I do. I have it available here, but anyway, if there's anybody out there that has spare GTX parts, like the grill, maybe the back plate or something like that. The sports satellite had the honeycomb grill. Give me a shout in the comments. Let me know if you have a extra GTX sitting around. Maybe you want to help me out here with the grill, so that way I can turn it into a sports satellite. Anyway, that's it for now. Again, I'll be starting up the GTO now that I'm done with the GTX, and I'll be updating you guys on that as soon as I start getting that going. Anyway, keep on modeling. Enjoy your builds. Bye for now.